certainly felt very honored. I'm very grateful to Renew for this award. It's very humbling to be recognized as someone who helps people encounter God in their everyday life, encouraging people to connect their faith and action. I also feel that I have to accept this award in the name of the Dominican Sisters of Belleville, New York, who provide the love, the encouragement, and support for me to continue in my vocation, both as a religious and a physician. At the core of my belief in Christian service, I think, is a deep faith, a faith that allows me to have a Christ-centered life. Reflecting on the award and the meaning of this award, as well as the mission of Renew, has helped me to sit back and think about why I do what I do. It's also given me an opportunity to reflect on the importance of spirituality in my life as a physician. I don't have the opportunity to pray or discuss scripture with the patient. However, coming into a situation, I can bring the love and compassion of God. I can recognize that person as someone loved by God and try to convey to them the values that I think are important. Certainly I was called to religious life. When I actually joined the Dominican Sisters of Belleville, New York, I had been majoring in science in college, and when I came, I thought perhaps I would not continue in that area. However, I was sent on by the congregation to study science. At that time, I began to work in research, working on genetic diseases of the retina that lead to blindness. I felt somewhat incomplete insofar as I could never translate the work that I was doing into care. I also missed the direct interaction with people. I felt called to be a physician, and I felt that that call was supported by the many opportunities that availed themselves. Well, I chose to work with AIDS individuals because they really were shunned by society and the medical profession in the late 80s, the early 90s. Many of these individuals who, once they got the diagnosis of AIDS, it was a terminal illness. Most of them died within a relatively short period of time. But people were afraid of this disease. It was very frustrating at that time because the best we could do was provide compassionate, temporizing care. There was no hope at that time. It was a very moving experience to go. I went as part of a mission from St. Elizabeth's Parish in Washington Heights, who, like Renew, tried to connect faith with action. It was very moving to be so accepted by the people. Professionally, it was somewhat frustrating. We were able to provide medication for people for maybe a 3-month period, and most of these people were treated for diabetes and hypertension. But the question remained, what happens after we leave? Well, St. Dominic's Home was our founding mission. Mother Mary Ann, our foundress, came here in 1878, bringing with her orphaned, abandoned, neglected children from New York City. And right now we service over 1,800 individuals and families, children, families, young adults, most of whom have not only may have financial needs, but vocational, emotional, disability, and physical disabilities as well. There are many ways of serving the poor, not just the financially poor. And I think that we can make a great impact as we look at all groups of people. I think what has attracted me is the emphasis on faith and action, the combination of actually Christian service being a very significant part of the Renew mission. Commitment to faith is really a commitment to a Christ-centered life. So I think the connection of Renew, emphasizing faith and life, it's an attempt to convey to people how gospel values can be lived out in life, and life can be more meaningful for people, for all people.